Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back on in to Going Medieval. This beautiful settlement, well, kind of beautiful, we're getting there, where things are kind of heating up. Let me just show you, we're into our second autumn. We are 75 days in, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely wonderful. And the attacks are really starting to ramp up. Now, I know I had some concerns with me destroying out this. I need to let you know that the bigger plan is better. It's going to be mega. So we just need to get this kind of finished and done almost and kind of moved over. So I need to get the windows and stuff in. We've got a lot that we need to kind of get going with that, but it's fine. And then hopefully make ourselves more sufficient with the food. But one of the things I'm going to do is reduce mining down to 3 across the board. So they're going to get other stuff done and then fall back on mining when they aren't doing that because we've got 2 prisoners. Now, what I will ask of you guys is whether I've done this right. So we've got the warden. Peronel is our warden, right? And we've got the role duties at the beginning of the day. Does that mean they'll only mine for these 2 hours, the prisoner? Do I have to put this across all of it? You'll have to let me know. Because my understanding is that'll get them kicked off to start the mining. And then they'll continue on until they need to go eat. But I might be wrong. I need to double check. So I might just test the role duties at the end of the day for our warden as well, just to see if that kind of keeps it going. I have fully reinstalled the game also, so hopefully my sound issues are no longer a problem. So deleted and reinstalled, and then made sure my saves are okay, which it is. So hopefully we don't get any jittery music as well. Let's turn off the roofs now, and let's make sure we're covering it. So some of the things we need to consider is to start to get some traps in. And we are going to have the main entrance point over here. So I'm going to make this a little bit better, and we're going to go into some of these wooden traps. We'll probably just get a few in here for now. So I'm going to make some kind of bridge along here, and I think I'm going to leave these carved out because I am going to be mining all of these sections as well, but I really want to get this done inside. Most of it is covered, but yeah, we're going to need to make sure we're also getting in the food because it is autumn, so we're going to need to stack up a bit where possible. We've got fodder, so that's looking good, but yeah, it's just going to be the case of the food, so we're going to need to make sure we're kind of hunting as well. So we've got some of the things on for that. I mean, there's some deer. I'm just making sure they are mature. I'd love to get the boars because there's a lot of meat on that, but I'm kind of scared. There's also a bear there, but we don't want it to get to attack us. But yeah, any mature deers we're going to make sure we grab again. They give pretty good meat. To be fair, some of the smaller ones we could probably take, so let's go with that as well. Don't know whether the bear's aggressive whilst outside either, so we need to consider that, but that's fine. And we'll make sure material is good. As you can see, we have some serious amount. We actually have some more beeswax there. We've got our candles in, and we were working on happiness. We have 1,000 wood. Jeez, man. Oh, okay. And how many clay bricks do we have? None. So part of me wants to go ahead and get another one of these on the go. And I think I can get that right. Let's get 2 more. Let's get 2 more. We need some more clay though, so I need to find some on the maps. Let's go all the way up and let's see how we get on with those mining and stuff. And then we'll grab some berries from around on the map as well, just to make sure food is good. Obviously the cost of food is increased massively as we continue on as well. And I don't know if there's a way you can kind of do greenhouses or anything on this. So some kind of indoor or... I don't know. I don't think you can because there's no glass in this game. So, but yeah, any efficient way of food, let me know as well. We'll make sure all of these are getting harvested. It looks like we will have another harvest soon, but we just don't have the seeds. And then research, this is kind of where we're at. I'm going to grab this cartography, see if I can send someone off for trading. I believe we can. Making plans. Settlers gather at this point in anticipation of a caravan's arrival or departure. So we can kind of try and get more caravans in. I'm told that that is a better route to go down as well. But yeah, I want to get this kind of done as well with a keep. So you want to force them up this way when they attack. But there we go. We got a bunch of traps in. So as long as we can get them pushing this way, we should be fine. I hear you on the pyre as well. If you stick a pyre in front, they'll come and attack it. But I don't want to cheese it. I really don't. But I will be mining these guys out too. So I'll be doing something along the lines of this. I don't know if I'll go full moat. I don't know if I can. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think they were mining. Look, so we'll see. Are you a prisoner? No, that's ours. So what was our prisoners doing? See, I have no idea whether I've got that correct. We'll see. We'll see. I think my Gowler was on 2, so we need to make sure that's a 1. That should be priority to get the mining done by those 2 guys. And it is working. Perfect. So, yeah, he's doing it anyway then. So I think it is based on this because it is, although 10 o'clock, he's still going. You carry on, mate. That's good. So I've been informed that you need to have the proper rooms separated as well for them to be more efficient too. So we will look into that. I want to get this research table moved over too. So I know when we move it though, we'll need to reset it. But let's get this relocated for now. So we got our library over here. We'll just get it in over here for now, just so it's done. And then we can start to consider breaking this room down as well. So we've got this space to work with for our bit of a fort over here that we're going to do. And let's grab those mushrooms. The foraging at the moment isn't going to do much for us at all. So, but yeah, that's the idea. And then we've got the short bows. I don't think I unlocked. No, I didn't. So we want to get the fletching 2. We've got some crossbows, but I don't actually think the guys are leveled enough to get them. Or did we break them down? We may have broke them down. Superior short bow. What do you get for them being better? It doesn't show. The short bow has high armor penetration though, which is always good. There's a few better weapons in there, but we definitely want to get up to the crossbows as well. The way we can do it is by upping the amount of research we do, but I think it's okay. And then we'll get this back to, I think it was 45, wasn't it? So we'll get those working on that as well. See, the mining is slowly happening too, so that is good. And then we'll need to look for a way. I don't know. I think I had a bit of an idea actually, and it's going to require... I think I'm going to relocate this actually, guys. So these aren't going to be that beneficial to start with, but they are going to just get out of the way. I have a bit of a tunnel that I want to build over here. So they should still lead this way, which is good news. Let's go out here. We'll just chuck another one over there and another one over here. So if they do come in, they may walk on them, get a little bit damaged. But I've got a bit of a tunnel that I want to build out this way. And I'll show you what I mean so they do path in correctly. I just don't know if it's going to cause them to path correctly just yet. So we need to pick our correct width. And I'm just going to do that so I know. And then we'll mine to the sides here. Probably 3 deep, so I don't like that one piece there. Three wide. And then we'll just bring a little bit of a tunnel so they can shoot down through grated floors as they try and enter through the traps that will be on the outside as well. All of these will be dug out. So these kind of entrance points will be pointless. So I'm leaving this for now because it's a double, so they won't attack here. But we are mining this section out. So I can't seal this off just yet. All right, we got starving settlers too. So we either need to get on top of the food situation through. Let's have a look. Got no raw and the rest is stimulants. So let's go again. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to schedule more hunting now. So let's make sure we get that set up. It does level them up as well. Let's get them all hunting. So who's got a bow? We need to level your marksman as well. So let's do that. We'll also do you. So we can get them up enough. I know you don't like it, which is unwilling, but yeah. He's not ideal to have that on, is he? We'll leave him out of the loop. And then we kind of need you to get a bow, actually. Let's change him to weapon. Can you have shields plus... Who knows? I'm going to put it on anyway, so they're allowed the shields. I don't know if you can have a shield with the bow, but I'll turn it on anyway. We're looking good across the armor front as well. So we've got like some male armors coming in. It's not the best. Gamesense obviously not great either, but it's something, so it helps. But yeah, we're going to get this this going, and then we'll allow, again, Walt can then hunt as well and start leveling that up. So we'll have 2 on the melee instead of 3. Yeah, it looks like the mining's working a lot better than with that schedule. So we're seeing a lot more of it being done, which is good. They've actually carved into a good amount of this. Giles has turned 30 today. Is that our prisoner? Why aren't you out mining as well? I don't know if I've got any shackles on you. Oh, no, that's Alfred. Alfred isn't shackled. I think we need to go ahead and get that done. I see deer on the piles, so we definitely want to make sure they're getting done. We need this prioritized, and that needs limestone brick. Do we have raw limestone? We have stupid amounts of raw limestone. God. Let's get that up. I know I've got them hunting. Who's our crafter? And I'll force that. Edward. Edward, good sir. When you wake up, can you prioritize this, please? Have I paused it? Ah, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot. It was paused, so we'll go back to getting that limestone in. And then we should be good. Okay. My bad. I've got it now. I'm going to take Mireld off hunting as well, so we can go ahead and get the harvesting done. So we need all of that sorted. Because I've set up loads of food from that point as well, so we're getting 2 types of food. I think that's important. We need to harvest wherever we can. At the moment, just to kind of stabilize, it is tricky as you grow. You need to make sure you've got the seeds. You might need to start going out and killing off the other wildlife, to be fair. I mean, we could set them to attack the wolves and stuff, but it does kind of scare me a little bit. There you go. As you can see, we've got a lot here that needs to be harvested, so I'll make sure that gets sorted. As I say, hauling is done. We're trying to... Obviously, we've got this many people, and we're also trying to make sure we're feeding 2 prisoners as well, so there's a lot kind of going on. Again, we can kill them. We can get rid of them. We can sell them. I don't know. We might have to go that route eventually. But they are going to be useful. As you can see, this is slowly coming down, and it's filling out all the bits that we need to, so it is looking good. Alright, so I was letting it run. I'm kind of sad, but at the same time, it's kind of funny. So, the prisoner died through starvation. Wilhelm is still alive. Now, I just want to point out it's my own fault. So, you're probably wondering why there's loads of deer sat everywhere and not doing anything. The production wasn't set up on this when I moved it. So, my own stupidity caused it. We are now going to be okay. So yeah, I'll be forcing some of that now. Supervising labourers. See, yeah, you have to have it set up for the whole day to get them doing that. So I might turn that off temporarily. But yeah, as you can see, there is 0 food. So rather than supervising, why don't you come do this? I thought it's not under cooking. Producing items at the table. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get that going. Hopefully we can get some food on the go because it's not looking good. We've got them fishing up a load of stuff as well, but we should have the meat coming now. We can actually cook. Yeah. You get a lot from the deers anyway, so you get enough for a day or 2. So we're good. Yeah, loads of fishing happening as well. As you can see, we've got 4 of them on the fish. Well done, guys. Let's get loads of food in and get it cooking. And then I've set up, just come up, all of this clay over here to be mined in strips as well. So we can get our smelters down and get a bunch of bricks in. So we should be good. And then once our food is stable, yeah, my own stupidity in moving it. But once it's stabilized, I can go ahead and change everything else and get sorted. So all good. Then Perennial. If we could just move this backgammon table, that would be fantastic. So we don't want it outside just yet. I'm missing 1 roof piece, to be fair. I might just stick it here for a moment so they can play in there, and we need to get this covered, which I can see that the music's still broken, by the way, so I have no idea what the issue is. Why won't that go in there? Oh, we need a beam. Let's go ahead and get a beam in as well, and then I need to get my thingy sorted. Can you beam from the window? You can. It just looks a bit weird. I might need to go either side of this. So that's fine. We'll do that. And then we'll get all windows closed. So let's get you closed up as well, as it's starting to get colder now. Good that we are seeing windows finally come in. But yeah, I'll make sure all of these are also closed. It looks like they are, because I did remember to do them. And we've got braziers in, so we should be fine. I think. Should be nice and warm. There isn't much in it, actually. Inside, there we go. 16 degrees. I just needed to go down. So we're looking good. Let's get that done. And then I should be able to get this roof piece on there now. It should let me. No, can't build this far from a stable structure. What is unstable? Is it downstairs? No, that looks good to me. Wait for the beam to go in and see. They keep bodging it. Stop bodging it. There we go. Right, the beam's in and we are good. So that room is stabilized. This isn't going to change either. We changed all the flooring to the clay, so this should be nice and warm once we get that kind of done. And we've got the brazier in there, so most things should be good. And then we need to look at the windows afterwards, which I don't want to do. We've got some in here that actually, for now, I'll just set them to be closed, but they should have been the stone ones. And we're still creating honey in here. We have loads of raw foods. We just need the cooking to happen now. Let's make sure that is also happening. I haven't moved it yet, so it shouldn't be a problem. Because you don't want them eating raw meat. Why don't you come and cook for the evening? Come and do some of that, Peronel. Thank you. So we've actually got some meals for the morning, because happiness isn't going to be good either. Now, he's halfway to death as well, our other prisoner, through food, so hopefully we can sort him out. But if we can't, we can't. Alright, looks like our tooling is now set up in here, so I should be able to go ahead and get 1 shackles. We'll reduce that down to 1, and then we'll get the mechanical components back in. And we'll make sure we go until 10 of those as well, so we can get the stuff going. And then we'll make sure smelt is in place with flimsy and sturdy. So we'll get all of those gone as well. We really need to get a storage room set up. So I think once this is reached out, I might just get the main storage over here, because this wall's going to go and the wall will be back here as well. So I think we'll be fine. We're now seeing some meals come back in, and we got a good amount of raw food. So I think we're stabilized once again. Hopefully our prisoner isn't going to die. He might die. He's going to die. Oh my God, you're so dead. Come on, go and eat. I don't know if they've stocked this one. Oh, it's got food on now, so he's not going to die. Have yourself some dried meat, Mr. Prisoner. There you go. You're fine. You're fine. He's going to recover. The dogs just come and scran on the food. It's quite funny, actually. I think that's part of the problem. They don't eat the fodder, and we just got them eating the raw meat everywhere, which is kind of funny. But we got to be careful. We're going to be in winter, so look at that. Nice. Okay, we don't need to be careful. We are really good. We've done a lot of fishing. We got our harvest here, so I did do it. Yeah, it's just all my stupidity. I forget that when you move the table, see, I'm so used to Stranded Alien Dawn. When you move stuff, you don't have to reset it up. So it's already done. That'd be a nice quality of life. But it is what it is. And I'm being careful because the trees spread. And as they're spreading, you need to put them. So you see, like, here, that's another apple tree. So what I'm basically doing is going ahead and grabbing a apple tree slot and making sure that I cover it like this, so they will harvest it when it's ready. So, yeah, it's good. What I should do, really, is just go like that. You know? Just kind of, if any spread, they'll be covered in there. But they will try and put the seeds in there, so we do need to be careful. But it is what it is. Alright, let's keep an eye on the research then. Looks like we should be good now. We can go fletching 2 to get better ones, but I honestly want to go into better clothing. Although, no, we don't, to be fair, do we? Let's, I think it was the religious ones we want to get, isn't it? Let's go ahead and get religious structures. And let's go ahead and set up a spot for this. So, restitutionalist lectern. Where do we want to put this? Might, just, I don't know, do they preach? Chuck it in down here for now. And then an oak brethren with gold ingot. This one's is a bit weird because it's like a ritual spot. But we'll get it in anyway. We'll pop it over here. We need gold. So we're going to need to obviously smelt as well. So in our furnaces, we need to make sure. So we're doing a lot of, let's go gold. What we'll do is get gold in this one. But we'll actually put that above. I'm thinking we go for 100. We've got loads, by the way, of gold ore. We've got like thousands of it just sat here. But yeah, I'm going to go for it under here. Look at that food now. Holy crap. Yep, we hunted till we had nothing left. But yeah, we'll get that going. That just means that we can get that built. And that should help with happiness a little bit. Now, I should be able to change their jobs. So get some people back off fishing now. Seems a little bit overkill. So we want them to go and do their thing again. And then we'll slowly bring these back into mine. So we'll get all this done. It is important that we get our perimeter sorted, so I've just noticed now this is done as well. So we need some kind of room in the middle to make sure we can... actually, I've got an idea. So if we get a podium or 2 set up... So I'm thinking a research library upstairs. I think that'll be pretty cool. And it just means that I can go ahead and get in some wooden beams, and it should look pretty nice. That's the plan anyway. If we just put wooden beams across the whole area. And I'll have this perfect setup to be able to get the roofs on. And then we'll be good for our top point. I don't know if I want to go up even higher. I think I'll leave it at 2-story for now. But it is something to consider. But this is going to look awesome when it's done. There's a lot of planning work going into this one. But there we have it. Let's get that going. Did I miss any? I don't think I did. I know you can get better beams, but I actually quite like the wooden ones inside. I know you can get the archways, look. Would be kind of cool to have an archway from the stairs, actually. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that on these two. So we'll get a limestone archway just in here. I think that'll look pretty cool. Just to add as they come in, and then the rest will be out of wood. And I should be able to get the roof on. That's going to look really, really good. Look how quick they're doing that as well. And we've got more goats done. So I think a lot of the training and birth will be good. Let's check in on domesticated at the moment, just in case there's any more male goats. We've got the male dogs all trained, so let's get those guys hauling. And then we should be good. Hopefully we can continue. We need more female goats, really, for the milk. How's the cattle doing? Let's get you trained then. I said I wasn't going to do it, but let's do it anyway, so the other ones will be done. I think we can use them in the caravan. And then let's go on in and decide what we're going to do for our roof piece. So I think we're going to go with the wicker roof again. And we're going to have one larger piece across the board here. You're not allowed to go any bigger. How am I going to do this then? Or if I do this on top, actually, I'll be able to, won't I? Yeah, I will. Let's do this first then. Boom! Lovely box. And then we'll get the other bit sorted. I should be able to wicker roof straight over the top afterwards. Is that better? Slightly off, isn't it? I think that's better, though. Let's go with that, see how that looks, and then we can change it. And then I think these guys will make sure are the same as the others. So we'll go for the clay plus point, and we'll be happy days. Right, let's turn that back off. Merchants here. Perenelle, you're up. It's time. Let's barter. Let's barter, baby. And let's get all of this done. And we are good. Let's see then. So we do start with 31 gold here, which is nice. There isn't much here. I might sell off some of these flax seeds. We have way too many. We're never going to need that many. So let's go ahead and sell off like 50 of them for now. Because we're going to get more. There's still loads in the wild. Might take that hood from them. They have a cartography table. We haven't actually unlocked that, so I could grab that as well. But I don't think that's very necessary. I think we'll just take a bit more gold off them then. That should be fine. Just for the flax seeds. Yeah, not very good trade. So I'm aware that we need to get that cartography stuff, I think. I think now we've got the wood as well. It's worth going in here and getting in a few of these. So we've got one wall relief. Should we go up to 3 of those? And then I need to find them. This is the problem. When they're made, where the hell are you? Wall relief. Because I don't think they put them up. Hold event. You can hold this event because the structure is not in a church or restitution chapel. So we need to make a little bit of a chapel, don't we? That's fine. We can do that later on. The main thing I want to do is try and find this blinking thing. So you make it, yeah. Oh, there it is. Ha! Install. Where do we want to install this bad boy? I think it's fitting to have this as they come in to the main point right here on this bit there. That's pretty cool as they go into this mini room. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this one. I think I'm just going to make it some kind of crafting room. I think that's probably a good idea. These should have been on forever. Let's leave that. And then light armor, we need that to get going a bit more as well. I need to get onto the heavy armors though. Yeah, there we go. We'll start making up a few of those. I don't think they're putting them on the thing. So as they're made, we'll make sure they get put around. And we can start to make a really cool entrance point. And yeah, I'll look to maybe make a chapel then. So I think storeroom here. We want to be careful with housing. I don't want to do much more. I think this little slot will be another one. But we'll go with major storeroom here. We've got a good spot to fill that in. I don't want to block this entrance though either. So I think I'll wait until this is down. And go from there. So if we get this wall up here, we could make that happen. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and get this all the way across. So I can still see what I'm blinking working with. We don't have the clay, but I can make that happen. So let's do that. And yeah, pop these up. I think we still have this space here as well. So I could make this. I haven't decided where I want this crafting stuff to go either. I think it needs to... I need to make this bit free, almost. We've got, obviously, the cellar here. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I don't know whether I need to get a brazier in here as well. Wilhelm will be dying of cold. Oh, God. We got another one here. We got loads of prison cells if we want to make it that way. Super cool, though, this is. This is such a cool room when it's going to be done. So, as you can see, I'll be getting the library pieces through the modules there. We'll get the research bit in the corner. So maybe over here, and then we'll have everything just filled with books. I think that would be super cool. And then the rest of it, It's weird because I'm not sure. Once you've done research, can you sell your books or do you just run out of them? It's weird, isn't it? I'm going to wait. I'm going to go into the armor stuff next, I think. So armorer 2. We're going to need to consider that, which gives us mail helmets and mail armor. Yeah, well, we'll go that route. So we just need the 30. So we need 6 more and we'll be able to get that one in. And there it is. It's been installed. The nice little wooden thing. So I'm assuming that gives us a good aesthetic value as we come in. I might... Yeah, it's fine as well. I might start getting those in the housing bits as well. But yeah, I need this mining to happen. I need to get them on that. We're doing... So food stabilized. Got a bit more building to do there. But yeah, we really need to get on that. So let's change some of these up. Let's make sure we're in a good position now. I could flip them all to doing it. I might get them on 1 again. So we've got someone permanently on that. We haven't got that much mining to do. So if I just do a bit at a time... Just being careful and a little bit cautious with how we do it. But we definitely want to direct them into this. And then I can build this out. As you can see, we also have all of these set up. So I can go ahead and get these on... the 200 again. And they should get all this work done. So that's good. And I think we still... No, we're kind of out of clay as well. So we're going to have to go on a big mining session. That's why we need them kind of working on that. So it shouldn't be a problem now. We'll get all of this done. Let's extend these rows all the way out. Because there's quite a lot of clay here. And then once they've done that, we can go through the middle. Oh yeah, there we go. This is good. So I got to bring this whole section down as well. We've got still all of this to do. Again, I'm leaving that one strip. Because I think they can still get in through here through that one there. Although, they actually can't. Because it's blocked here, look. So they can't actually physically get this ramp here. So that's not accessible. And it's not accessible. It's accessible through here. But I don't want to remove that yet either. So yeah, we'll get the wall in. So you'd need a separate temple for this one as well. So I don't think you can do anything with it. I don't know if they just come and pray by it. It's the first I'm seeing them, so I need a separate temple for each. That's interesting. Look at all this junk on the floor. We really need storage. Keeping a close eye on the food just to make sure we've got some deer on the go. So let's take a look at the wildlife just in case. We've got a couple more to be hunted. I'm just grabbing the young ones as well, but we've actually got a good amount. Look at that. We've got 4 new mature deer come in. So let's go ahead and grab those as well because we are in the second from last day of autumn. So we need to get that considered as well. And I see that what I'm doing here is actually causing an issue down into there. We're going to lose our stability, aren't we? We need to be careful. Let's go ahead and get the dirt replaced on the level down. I might need to change this then. I might move him over. Let's get this relocated. All our animals are just kind of like stuck in there. Yeah, we'll get that relocated in. Let's go with you in there. Make this a chamber, and let's get you moved over. Kind of weird, actually, that prison cell. I was going to do an alleyway, so let's cancel that. Let's get it over here, so then I can still do it. A new settler. The settlers decided to welcome her into Ringlethorpe. Who is it? She was found faint and bleeding. Johammer. Okay, let me take a look at you. Another miner, man. We get, I don't know, doesn't like unskilled labor, ranged combat. Marksman is 0. I'm kind of tempted to say no, guys. Religious alignment's okay. Kind of scared. Oh, I can't help myself. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. And I've just got Gara, the 10 plus settlers. So we've got 10. An achievement. Very nice. So, we need a new bed. We need a new bed. Who isn't sharing? Can't put it in the warden's one. I think you might be the first to get a quality linen bed. We can get them upgraded too, can't we, actually? That's a good idea. So, you're going to get yourself a nice bed. Let's go ahead and get a few more in. I'm just going to go ahead and slot 2 in here. We'll get them moved so I can start breaking them down. And then those 2, we can get them over here for a moment. And then the warden, you can get yourself a lovely new bed when we've got the stuff for it. So we'll go up to the quality ones. That's going to help happiness as well. Again, not ideal. But it's getting to that point where it's going to take time to get little bits done. Now this has been moved, though, I should be able to fill this back in. So we don't have some giant hole that is accessible. You know. Let's go like that. Break that one down. And job's a good one. Curdling milk has rotted on the stockpile, turning into none. We could do with that not happening. Goats are still being trained well, so this is good. Let's check in. I saw a male goat. Lovely stuff. The hauling is just incredible, isn't it? Yeah, we're seeing it as well because we've got loads of clay coming in. All right, we're good with the research now as well. So let's go ahead and get the armorer 2 unlocked. And let's start getting armor going. So let's just come into here. We've got enough levels. So, wrong one. Where is my armorer? In here. Right, let's not be thick. Here we go. So we're going to go for, we're going to remove the light armor now. We're going to go into the mail armor. I'm actually going to remove the dismantle from here. And we're going to say until we have, let's go with 4 for now. And then we'll also do the same for helmets. So we're going to say until we have 4. And we'll have to force the equip on these eventually. What job does this require? Armorer's table. Let's take a look at this now. Don't know whether that comes under tailoring. It does. Okay, so we need focus on this. Let's get you off fishing now. Let's get you focused on... you're on hunts. Okay, we'll take you off hunt. You're also mining, but you need to tailor. So let's take you off mine. Let's have you tailoring. And then you can go back to mining afterwards. And then mining over here. Let's take a quick look. The new person, which we didn't set up yet, is obviously convalescing. Let's get you maining that. And tailoring, which is good. You're only a 13 though, so we kind of want the other guy doing it. But that's fine. Let's get you on the same sleep schedule and the same role duties. Good stuff. And do you have your nice bed yet? Nope. Alright guys, I can't wait any longer. I'm going to go ahead and get my windows in. So I'm going to... Well, firstly we're going to need to see what we've got in here. So this is library books. Kind of want one at the side here. This is going to change. So eventually we'll definitely get those in there. Got the 2 there. We've got 1 there. Let's also go with another one there. So that'll make that 2. Let's also get a 2 there. And a 2 at the back of this. And then this is also going to change. So let's get a double on there as well. It looks ugly with all one big block. So let's get a bunch of windows in there. As I say, these libraries are going to go upstairs. So we've got this whole section up here. I think Mereld has blocked herself in. You absolute tool. Okay, right, mine that one out. Prioritize digging that, please. You fool. Let's make sure they... that's really annoying. Cancel those out. There we go. They really don't use logic to get this sorted, do they? Why are you guys just always just chilling downstairs? Is the pen not big enough or something? Group of animals has arrived. 1 cat. You have you become our cat? Ah, yeah, you've become our cat. Let's train you for vermin control. Let's also get the dogs on vermin control. So I want to try something as well, and it's going to be... Oh, I don't know if we're allowed to build on this. That's a problem, isn't it? I was going to basically try and build this up higher to here as a dam. And then when we have this, we could create a moat. But I don't know if we're allowed or able to do it. We might have to feed it through this way and down. So we'd have to structure it. The problem is, I don't think we're allowed to dig on any of this. No, you're not. So we'd have to kind of go down and round. I don't know. I can't see any other way that we could get a moat into here unless we dug too deep. Which we could do too deep, actually. That's not a problem. We just need to kind of make sure all this is filled in beforehand. So I think I'll do that. Let's get all of the remainder of this in as well. I don't think I want this side. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that. Seems a bit pointless, really. I don't know if we will end up with more prisoners. So yeah, I'm not sure on this one. Let's get that deconstructed as well. They almost get trapped in there. So we'll get that going so they kind of move out. I don't know why they decide to stay down there. We'll just have the 1 and we'll have them all in there. I think we can fit like 4 in the 1 room. So we've got our prison cell now. Also noticed we are low on fodder. So let's go ahead and get some of that harvested. So that's barley. We definitely don't want that. Get all of that harvested. That's a good amount. We just spent all of it on our fancy beds. So we're going to need a lot more. That is okay, though. There is plenty. We're officially back into our 2nd winter now as well, guys. So we're definitely going to want to get some of this. I'm also going to go ahead and grab these guys where possible. So we are good. Scary times, but we've done well, I think. I just need to get this bit out of the way so I can go ahead and get all of my actual defensive structure set up. I've got no defensive structures, you know. So, and I have a nice plan for the entrance point here, and I can't wait to show it you. And then obviously the fallback position up here, which is still usable right now in all fairness. So I do want to make this a room where weapons get stored as well. So like a safe keep. Let's get that closed up. And then we'll also go ahead and get this in like so. But yeah, I want to fill this back in. 2 more rows. That's going to be the size of what we're working with, I think. And then, yeah, a full weapon room at the top. But I'm going to make it with stairs so they can shoot from the top as well. So we'll have this as a fallback position. So they break the door, we'll fall back, go up here. Hopefully we can then shoot through. We've got the windows they can shoot through, and then we'll have up here to work with as well. All right, let's check in. Research as well. We'll wait for a few more to come in now before we move on then. Let's see if we are officially. I need to make sure I manage this person, actually. Johanma, you are going to be melee one-handed, and we'll allow you a shield. You also don't have shields. We're not actually making them at the moment. Everyone's got clothing on. Flimsy there, though. And let's go all armor for you as well. So we definitely want to make sure we have that. We have some mail on. I'm hoping that we create better pieces of it, if I'm honest. And then this, it looks like our statue's almost done. Our next one. So we'll have another wall relief on there as well. I definitely want to get artistry going a bit more. Just want to get all of this perimeter sorted. And I know it is a mammoth task, guys. I really appreciate that it is. I still am not too concerned next attack. I think we'll be okay. And I've got the plans for here, so I'm going to strip these out. This is going to be a nice kind of strip to go with. Now, I still want to get this base planned, though, so I'm just going to bring that to the traps. They do hit that from the one side, and then we'll basically go with a metal grated platform, or, yeah, not wicker, probably the metal. Maybe we could get sunlight and grow in the other times. But yeah, we want this to be a full walkway with a big gate on the front here. So they've got to attack the gate. And all this will be dug out, so it's the only way they can kind of get in. Alright, I think we've kind of fixed the happiness and stuff now. They're all good. I just want to get these beds done so I can go ahead and fix all the problems around here. You can all have your nice beds replaced in a moment. But yeah, I've got them on a lot of building and mining. This is almost there. Our prisoner has done a great job. He looks so weak, doesn't he? Bless him. Yeah, see, it does say captive labourers will only do work if the settler with a prison warden role is ready to manage them. Anyway, guys, that is going to be where I end this one out. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. As always, if you aren't subscribed, please do hit the thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.